Be no valley fields in that land where I go. Come on. Be no valley fields in that land where I go. Don't you wanna go to that land? I'm gonna go to that land. Don't you wanna go to that land where I go?
Clean water! Now! Clean
members of our group have been gathered and camped out in the governor's office ever since for 4 days.
Please hold your applause until we read the names of all the fine Kentuckians who have given so much of themselves for this movement this weekend.
They are Lisa Abbott, Chad Berry, Wendell Berry, Terry Blanton, Doug Dorfeld, Rick Anshu, John Pennon, Beth May, Vicki McCoy, Mark Mudge, Kevin Tennant, Kirby Smith, Stanley Sturgill, and Tanya Turner.
Because my beloved friends here are letting me off after I do this, and I want to get it done. I see that my copy of this manuscript is headed Statement by Wendell Berry, but it's actually a statement of this supplementary staff of the governor's office that has spent a lovely weekend together. Several of us gathered at our governor's office on Friday, determined to secure for the lands and the people of the coal fields and for the water drinkers downstream the full attention, long delayed, of the governor, of state government, and of our fellow citizens. We came because the land, its forests, and its streams are being destroyed by the surface mining of coal, because the people are suffering intolerable harms to their homes, their health, and their communities, and because all the people downstream are threatened by the degradation and contamination of the rivers. We have remained here until today because of desires that we know are shared by many thousands of the good people of our state and nation. Desires that ought in reason and in justice to be shared by our elected representatives here in Frankfort. Namely, that all of our home places should be healthy, that all of our headwater slopes should be safeguarded for us and our children forever by sustainably used and ever cherished native forests. That every stream should run clear, that every child should breathe clean air. That the economy of every community should grow from the local soil and local resources within the affection and care and by the skills, thrift, and intelligence of the local people. The events of the past weekend have been widely noticed, have become news, carried evidently all over the nation. Now we want to say to all of you who are here in love for the mountains and in protest against their destruction, that we do not look upon these events as finished. We do not think of what we have done as in any sense a symbolic gesture. We're humbled instead by the realization that our efforts cannot be carried to success by us or by any other few of us. If the adventure of the last few days by this small company of friends is to be more than a symbolic gesture, that can be only because all of you who are here and many of our friends who are not here will take it up, make it your adventure and your cause until this great house will become the true home of justice to all the people of this state. Faithful care for the divine gifts of land and water and of life itself.
So my name is Terry Blandon, former chairperson of Kentuckians for the Commonwealth, and damn, you're a beautiful crowd. So thank you for joining us today. And thank you for showing your love for the land and the people of our great state. And please join me in recognizing a very special group of dedicated souls who walked 11 days from Prestonsburg to Frankfort. And we are inspired, truly inspired by their commitment and determination, and hope that they have somewhere warm to sleep tonight. So let's be very clear why we are here and what we want to achieve. First and foremost, we call for an end to mountaintop removal. Destructive strip mining. We demand a just transition for our coal workers and community so that our people can have good jobs that don't sacrifice their health, and our environment. We want clean energy policies that create good jobs in every Kentucky community while helping people to save energy and money. And we want our elected officials, including our governor, to stand up for our health by putting pressure on the polluters, not the protectors. We are organized, we are relentless, and we are winning. There is no going back from here, boys and girls.
That's right. That's right. Never give up.
It will be a while before any of us truly knows what our actions this week have accomplished. And there are many chapters of this struggle still to be written. But Silas House told me that as of today, everything has changed.
I'm so proud to be here with you today. And to wish you a happy Valentine's Day, because there is no better way to show love than to show love for our mountains, for our natural resources, and for the great assets that God gave us. We're here today with an important message to the people here in Frankfort, people all over Kentucky, and all over the United States. Mountaintop removal is not working for Kentucky. It's only making our people and our economy sick. That's not the message that some people want you to hear. The deep pockets of the coal industry have done a good job in keeping the reality of mountaintop removal out of the public eye, which is why it's so critical that you all are here today. On this day meant for romance, what they are doing finally struck me. They've been using the same boring, tired pickup lines over and over again. The same boring lines trying to get us all to fall in love with mountaintop removal. You know the ones I mean. Oh, it creates jobs. I promise you, it's good for the Appalachian economy. And you won't believe this one, you probably heard it. It'll help us build more soccer fields for kids in eastern Kentucky. The men and women and children impacted by mountaintop removal are our friends, our neighbors, and our fellow Kentuckians, and our fellow human beings. With that in mind, we also stand here with those who work these mines. We stand with them because they are the ones most directly at risk. We can't forget the havoc wrought by the coal executives who run these mines. It's not just limited to gross malpractice outside of their mines, it's inside too. The coal mining industry likes to moan and groan about every effort that would be required to keep people that work for them safe and those people that turn a profit for them. I know a way to make our mines safer. Have the coal company executives who see employees as commodities and the air we breathe and the water we drink as collateral damage for fattening their pocketbooks put their desks right in those mine shafts they run. On this supposedly reclaimed mountain removal. Then maybe those canaries would change their tune.
Be no valley fills in that land where I go. Come on. Be no valley fills in that land where I go. Don't you go to that land? I'm gonna go to that land. Don't you wanna go to that land where I go?